Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okey, selamat petang kepada semua murid SMK Bukit Nanas dan juga kepada murid-murid yang sekolah lain yang sempat mengikuti live channel MX bersama Izzat hari ini. Okey guys, hari ini apa yang kita nak belajar ialah satu tajuk, okey, yang merupakan the final subtopic for chapter 5, form 5, okey, Trigonometry. So, this last chapter is about how we sketch the graph of trigonometry. Okay, so there's a three graph that we're going to learn today. So number one is how we sketch the sine graph, how we draw ataupun how we sketch the cos graph and also the tangent graph. So tiga makcik ni kita akan belajar hari ini. Okay, so sebabkan tajuk hari ini is a very easy, so I rasa kelas maybe sekejap sajalah. Okay, for today. Alright guys, so as usual please refer to the notes. Okay, those yang murid yang baru saja join live class I ini, okay, as usual our notes is on the description. Okay, I already put the link for you to download the notes. Okay, so please refer to your notes. Okay, we already discussed how to solve the problem about the basic trigonometry and also the double angle and the addition formula. So for today, look at the 10.2, okay, the page 5, okay, of my notes. Okay, the graph of functions of sine, cosine and tangent. Okay guys, so ada tiga graph So kat sini pertama sekali kita akan belajar ialah how to sketch the sine graph. Okay, sangat senang. Okay, so guys, pertama if we have y equal to sine theta. Okay, sekejap alright. If we have y equals sine theta, okay, first thing is you need to draw your Cartesian plane, okay, so labeling y and labeling x here. So this one is always start with 0, don't forget your 0 here. Okay, so for sine theta, what is the shape of the graph for sine theta? Okay, is something like ular. Okay, it's a one complete oscillation like this. Okay, one complete oscillate. All right, we start from 0 and going to upwards and going to down and go back to your x axis or 0, x equal to 0 here. Okay, this one we call one complete oscillate. You guys already learned in physics wave here. Okay, so that is the basic of the graph for y equal to sine theta. Okay, now, so guys, look at the equation. Sine theta, what is the number in front of the sine? There's a number there, 1. So, sine theta graph is the shape. The number in front of the sine will be determine your value of y here. Okay, your amplitude. Okay, we call amplitude. So since your number here is 1, right? This is y equals to 1 sine theta, right? So 1 here will determine the value of amplitude, which is 1, negative 1. This is how we sketch. Okay, first, how many marks given here? 3 marks. Number 1 is your shape, sine theta, 1 marks. Number 2, your amplitude. Where's your amplitude? 1, negative 1. Kenapa? Because the amplitude here will be determined from your number in front of your sine. If the number in front here is 2, it will become 2, negative 2. If your number here is if 7, so your amplitude will be 7, negative 7. Something like that. Okay, so now you already got 2 marks. What is the third marks? The final marks. So guys, normally the graph, they're asking you to sketch the graph from 0 to 2 pi or 0 to 360 degrees. So your 0 and where's your 2 pi and 360 degree? The end of the graph here. Okay, so just put it here, 2 pi. Okay, let's say the soalan asking you to sketch the graph from 0 until 2 pi. That will be the answer. Do we need to put pi over 2 here, pi, 3 pi over 2? No need. If you want to put the value, can 90 degree, 180, it's up to you, doesn't matter. But if you put wrong position, if the labeling 90 degree you are put at the wrong point, Therefore, you will be penalized. That's why I told you to play safe. Just write down 0 and 2 pi. Settle. Enough. Enough. Okay, cukup. So if you want to put complete label, it's up to you, but you need to play. You need to calculate carefully. Alright, that is graph of y equal to sine theta. Sangat mudah. Okay, so guys, let's look at the number one. Number one is y equals to 2 sine theta. Y equals to 2 sine theta. Look at the sine theta first. So the sine theta is this kind of the graph. Okay, this graph. But in front of the sine theta, we got 2, right? We got 2 in front of the sine theta. That means that is your amplitude. So this one, number one akan jadi 2 and negative 2. Okay. So the first question, y equals to 2 sine theta. Done. This is what we call y equals to 2 sine theta. Number one, you just catch the sine theta. One complete oscillate. It must be start from 0 onwards and going downwards and back to 0. X axis. And then number two, look at the number in front of the sine theta. We got 2. So that is your amplitude 2 and negative 2. Okay. And number three, don't forget to label your angle from 0 until 2 pi or 0 until 360 degree. Settle for question number one. Okay, how about number two? Y equals to half sine theta. Okay, y equals to half sine theta. As usual, you need to draw the sine graph first. Okay, this is your sine graph. Okay, your sine graph. All right. I lupa labeling. Okay, y-x. Okay, so guys, the sign already done. Now, look at here. We got number 1/2. Half, right? Half will be determine your amplitude. So, maksudnya, the maximum, the top will be 1/2. The bottom will be negative 1/2. Okay, that is your amplitude here. Dah 2 markah. Dan yang ketiga, apa markah ketiga? Your x-axis label. So, it must be start from 0. Guys, if you forgot to write 0 here, 0, you terlupa tulis. What will happen? Penalty, SS minus 1. Okay? So, always remember to write down 0 and the last labeling. So, this one will be 0 until 2 pi ataupun 360 darjah. Doesn't matter. Depends on the question. Some question asking you to draw from in the range of 0 to 360 degrees. Some question asking to draw from the range of 0 until 2 pi. Actually, they are equivalent, 2 pi and 360. Okay, so kalau I nak letak lagi satu, boleh I letak di the middle one here. The middle will be pi lah. Okay, so kalau you guys nak banyak lah, if you want put more than 2 of axis scale here, so you can put in the middle pi ataupun 180 degree. Settle for question number 2. Okay, sangat mudah, right? Very straightforward. Okay, so guys, that is the first pattern. Now look at question 3. Still sine theta, but we got negative in front of the sine theta. What's that mean? Okay, so negative sine theta. Okay, I will show you the easiest way. Okay. Okay, guys. So, first thing, this is our soalan, y equal to negative sine theta. So, this is our what we call it? Our Cartesian plane. Alright, it must be start from 0. Okay. So, guys, to draw this graph, you must look at the sine theta. Just don't bother about negative. Don't bother. Draw the sine theta first. Draw the sine theta. What is the shape of the sine theta? This kind of shape, right? Okay, this kind of shape. Sama saja. Okay, I lukis dulu Okay. This is the shape that we are supposed to get for sine theta. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. Okay, we got okay, what is the number in front of the sine theta? Is 1. Don't bother about negative. Negative, just leave it first. Okay, what is the number in front of the sine theta? 1, right? So this is negative 1 sine theta. So the number is 1. So your amplitude is 1 and negative 1 here. Okay, label. 1, negative 1. Okay, 1 and negative 1. Okay, guys. So, that is not the end. Now, how to solve the negative sign here? What is mean by negative? Negative means your x-axis will act as a mirror. What's that mean? That means your graph need to be reflect. You need to reflect your graph against x-axis. Itu masuk negative. Okay, so what will happen to this blue graph? It will become the red graph. So it will become the red graph. So the negative stand for the red graph because the blue reflected become red. Okay, so what we can do next is you can rub your blue color here. You need to rub this blue line and limit your answer the red color. That will be the final answer. See, very straightforward, right? So far, so guys, so far, do you have a problem or not? Okay, please respond on the live chat here. Okay, hopefully korang okay lah. Okay, this is the several example for sine theta graph. Okay, so positive sign, very straightforward. Positive sign, straightforward. But if the negative sign, it will be reflected, become the red color here. So you need to rub your blue color. Okay, number 1. Number 2, the amplitude will be determined by the number in front of your sine theta. So you see here, this is number 1. That's why it's 1, 1. This is 2. So that's why the amplitude is 2 and negative 2. This is half and negative half. And this one is 1, so 1 negative 1 still remain. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, don't forget to label your your x-axis. Okay, your scale 0 and 2 pi. So 0 and 2 pi here. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, please rub the blue color sebab I tak boleh rub lah because this is a permanent marker. Okay, so settle. So far, tak ada masalah. Okay, Alex said there's no problem. So, I assume every one of you also understand. Okay, settle for 3 questions. Next. Sin 2 theta. What's that? Sin 2 theta and 2 sin theta, they are different. 2 sin theta, that means the amplitude is 2 sin theta. Sin 2 theta, that means amplitude is 1 sin 2 theta, but the angle is double. What does that mean? Okay, now, you see, sin theta, this is single angle, right? Single angle, 1 complete oscillate. If we have sin 2 theta, that means we need to draw double oscillation. Okay, that is mean by 2 theta. All right. So, number 1, okay, soalan is y equal to sin 2 theta. Y equals to sin 2 theta. So, first thing is 1, 2. Right, guys? This is how we sketch the graph. Okay, make sure when you sketch the graph, please do the proper graph. My graph is not proper. You see, this is a big size, big, and then become small and big again. Cannot. If you do like this, you will be penalized SS-1 in SPM. So please be careful. You must draw cantik-cantik. Nampak? Cantik je. Okay, cantik macam ni. Same size, same what you call that? Same size, same size yang penting. Okay, so one angle and then the second angle. So that's why we got double angle here. So that means double of graph sine. Okay, that is mean by sine 2 theta. If the soalan said sine 3 theta, what's that mean? 3 theta, that means we need 3 complete oscillation. Okay, 3 tu dah physics kan, oscillation tu. 3 apa nama putaran lengkap, something like that. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3 if this is sine 3 theta. But if this is sine 3 over 2 theta, sudah. 3 over 2, what's that mean? 3 over 2 actually is 1.5. Okay, so guys, sine theta 1 complete oscillate. 1.5 theta maksudnya 1 complete and half. one complete oscillate and half. So sampai situ saja for 1.5 theta 3/2 So that is the idea. Okay, now so the number in front of the sign is 1, right? So the amplitude 1, bawah also negative 1. So 1, negative 1. And don't forget to label your scale of x-axis 0 until 2 pi. Settle. Very straightforward. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, that is number 4. And number 5, see, number 5 baru ada half angle. So number 5. For number 5, y equals to sine half angle, half theta. So, how we sketch? Okay, guys. Firstly, this is half angle. Okay, half angle. Okay, if the soalan is sine theta, it will be a complete oscillate. Naik dan turun. If half and theta, that means only half of the graph. Okay, only half of the complete graph. So that will be your graph. So graph, just draw saja. It will be like this. Okay, your sine graph will be like this. Only half. Okay, only half of the complete oscillate. Actually, we need to extend to become one complete, right? That one will be for the sine theta. But since this is sine half theta, so that means only one half part of the one complete oscillate. That's all. So 0 until 2 pi as usual. The amplitude is 1 on the top. But how about the bottom? There's no graph at the bottom, so just put on the top sahaja. So your amplitude 1 to pi. Okay, guys, that is your graph. Settle. Okay, semudah ABC. So far ada soalan ke? Okay, please respond here. Selain pada Alex, please respond here. Okay, hopefully you guys doesn't have a problem to sketch. Okay, to sketch to sketch this kind of trigonometric graph. Okay, it's a very straightforward. Okay, so if you guys have a problem, please state your problem in the live chat here. Okay, so that I can go through with you after this. Okay, settle that one. Now look at the number 6. Okay, number 6 we are dealing with operation. Okay, sin theta tambah 1. Okay, macam mana nak buat? Okay, first, as usual, we need to sketch the sin theta first. Okay, for number 6, y equals to sin theta plus 1. Okay, number 1, just draw the basic sin theta. So 0, 1, negative 1. Okay, guys, this is my graph, right? This is my graph. Y equal to sin theta plus 1. I look at the sin theta first. So I just draw the sin theta. This is my sin theta. Okay, from 0 until 2 pi. From the amplitude, look at the number in front of the sin theta is number 1, right? It's 1 here. So 1 and negative 1. Okay, now, how to solve the plus 1 here? Semudah ABC. To solve the plus 1 here, plus 1, look at your amplitude. How many amplitude we have here? 3, actually. 1, 0, negative 1. Betul? So all this amplitude, all this number, you need to plus with 1. If this one is plus 7, all this number plus 7. If this one is minus 3, all this number minus 3. That is what I mean. Okay, that is how you sketch. That's how you solve the problem. Okay, first you draw the sin theta, settle, and then you just plus your amplitude here with plus this number, plus 1. So 1 plus 1 berapa? Korang dapat berapa? So 1 plus 1, you are supposed to get 2. Okay, you are supposed to get 2. 0 plus 1, 1. Negative 1 plus 1, 0. So this will be your new amplitude. Now see, the initial amplitude here 1, 0, negative 1. So after I plus with 1 here, it becomes 2, 1, 0. Okay, Okay, okay guys, one more thing I want to remind you, when you do the sketching or drawing, make sure you are using pencil, so that after that you can rub, okay, easy to rub. If you are using pen, that will be problem. Okay, please use pencil. Okay guys, now after the amplitude change become 210, adakah this graph betul? This graph become cut logic. This graph is no longer logic graph, because the zero scale here, where's your line? The line of x-axis located on your y equals to 1, right? It's impossible. It's impossible. So the line of x-axis should be on the point of 0. So what you can do is you rub this line of x-axis and put it at the line of y equal to 0. So you just draw a new line. So this one, see this line, initially this is 0, right? X-axis. So because of it become 1 already. So this line x-axis we need to rub and put it at the bottom here, because the bottom is already 0. So it will be a new line here, the blue color. So this line yang tengah-tengah ini you need to rub. Okay, I padam Okay, assume I sudah padam. So this will be your graph. Okay, so it start from here 1, it go forward to 2 and then go down until touch the 0 and go up again until it reach to 1. So how to label 0 until 2 pi? This will be, you see that I put a dotted line here, dot. This will be 2 pi. Okay, that's how you solve the problem for number 6. First, let me repeat. First, look at the sine theta. Draw the standard sine theta graph. Sine theta, x-axis, 1 and -1, settle. And then look at the plus 1 here. All your amplitude on the left side, 1, 0, -1, you need to plus with 1. It becomes 2, 1, 0. And you need to relocate your x-axis line. So, because the x-axis currently in the middle here, right, which is this one is 1, is impossible. So that's why we need to transfer to the bottom, because this one is 0 scale. So this will be your new. Okay, faham So guys, please respond. Ada masalah ke? Kalau ada masalah, kalau tak ada masalah pun respon juga. I takut juga ni, sebab tak boleh nak tunjuk, takut you guys tak faham saja. Okay, please respond someone for this question number 6. Okay, so that is number 6. Number 7, y equals to sine theta minus 1. Okay, now the operation is minus 1, whatever, right? I told you don't bother about minus 1. Just look at the basic trigo graph. Sine theta first. Okay, draw the sine theta. So 0 sine theta. Okay. Okay guys, this will be your sine theta graph, right? So I told you, look at the sine theta first. This is the basic sine theta. The number in front of the sine is 1. So 1, -1. Now, what we need to do next is look at the operation minus 1. I told you this soalan similar like number 6. So what we can do with minus 1 here, that means all your amplitude here, you need to minus with 1. So 1 tolak 1, kosong. Kosong tolak 1, -1. -1 minus 1, it becomes -2. So padam balik your amplitude and then do the new one, which is 1 minus 1, 0, -1, -2. Okay guys, this is our new amplitude. It becomes 0, -1, -2. Now, this graph is impossible to be happen, because you see the line of x-axis here located at y equals to -1. Nampak? It's impossible because x-axis must be on the y equal to 0. So where's your y equal to 0? Here. This is your y equal to 0. So you need to rub your line of x-axis here and then pindahkan on the top. Pindahkan ke atas. So it will become okay. When you pindah your x-axis, please don't forget to rub your initial x-axis line. Okay. So this is your initial line of x-axis. I already rub. Assume I already rub and I put it on the top because this scale is 0 here. So I lupa nak label. Okay. X So this is our new line of x-axis because 0 scale here. Okay. You see your graph underneath your x-axis. This graph is actually underneath the x-axis. Okay, now how to label the x-axis? So it starts from 0 as usual, 0. Okay, until here, this is the final of the graph, final part. So you need to put the dotted line, move towards to the x-axis, and don't forget to label as 2 pi. Okay, 2 pi ataupun 360 degree. Very straightforward. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, and just said faham. So I assume every one of you faham, So because of there's no question here, so I believe every one of you faham, So that is number 7. Now number 8. Number 8 very interesting. I suka this type of soalan. That's why I give you, if you look at my video, okay, the thumbnail, I put the how let's dance. So that is the basic shape of the graph. Okay, the sine theta, the cos theta, tangent theta, the modulus, etc., etc. Okay, so for number 8, we are dealing with modulus. Okay, number 8. Y equals to modulus sine theta. Semudah ABC. Okay, as usual, don't bother about modulus. Look at your sine theta first. Just draw the normal sine theta. How? So, it will become like this. Okay, I labeling first. 1, -1, 0, and 2 pi. Okay, guys, this is my graph of sine theta. Okay, because of modulus, what we need to do? What is the purpose of modulus? Modulus stands for to make sure the negative value become positive, to make sure the positive value still remain the positive. So guys, if you look at the sine theta here, the graph, the first part is already positive. But how about the second part here? The second part here is negative region. So because of the modulus, it will be reflect to the top. So what will happen is it become like this. Okay, this graph, this part will be reflected to the top because negative become positive. So dia akan jadi like huruf M here. Okay, it become like huruf M. Okay, so that is the answer for number 8. So when you reflect the red color, when you reflect this part to become this red color, don't forget to rub this part. Kalau anda terlupa nak padam, that will be normally some pemeriksa mungkin baik hati assume tak apalah. Okay, some pemeriksa very straight. So hopefully you don't forget to rub. Okay, play safe. Play safe. Okay, that will be your answer for number 8. And number 9. Number 9. Y equals to 2 sine 2 theta. Okay. 2 sine 2 theta. Easy. First thing. Okay. First thing is you need to look at the sine 2 theta. Okay. Do not look at the number 2 in front of the sine. Look at the basic sine theta. Sorry, sine 2 theta. Sine double angle. Sine double angle stand for what? I already show you the number 4 here. Sine double angle. You need to draw double complete oscillate. So just draw double complete oscillate here. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Lukis cantik-cantik Jangan lukis buruk-buruk tau. Lukis cantik-cantik macam I buat ni. Okay. So lepas, okay, after we sketch the sine double theta, now we are look into the amplitude. Okay, look at the number in front of the sine. 2, right? So the amplitude will be 2, -2, 2 and -2. Okay, don't forget to label 0 until 2 pi. Very straightforward. That is your answer for number 9. Okay, so sangat mudah ya. And number 10. Okay, number 10 is sine 2 theta modulus. Okay. Oh, kejap ada problem komputer. Okay. Alright guys. For question number 10 is a y equals to sine double theta, sine 2 theta, and then we got modulus. Okay. First thing is you need to draw the basic graph sine 2 theta, which is number 4, right? Sine 2 theta. And then baru we consider the modulus. Okay, I use the number 4 here. So when we have the modulus, let's say I change number 4 to become number 10. When we have a modulus, what happened to our graph here? This part remain, but this two part, the bottom here will be reflected to the top because it become positive. Okay, because of the modulus. Modulus to change the negative region to become positive region. So it will become like this. Nampak? Dia jadi macam ni. Nampak? Jadi huruf M banyak-banyak. Okay guys, lukis cantik-cantik and then make sure the shape, the size of the opening shape will be equal each other. So ni besar-besar tiba-tiba kecil, besar balik tak boleh You kena same size. Okay, I tak apa. Okay, and number 2. Number 1, after you reflect, and don't forget number 2 don't forget to rub your negative region here. So negative region is no longer available because already reflected to the top. So padam dia. Okay, padam. So this is the answer for number 10. Okay, firstly draw the normal 2 complete oscillate, and then second reflect to the top. Settle for number 10. And the number 11, ada lagi ke pasal? Oh, habis dah. Number 11, the final Number 11. Okay. For number 11, modulus sin theta plus 1. Okay. Y equals to modulus sin theta plus 1. Okay. First thing is you need to look at your sin theta. Don't bother about modulus. Don't bother about plus 1. Just look at your basic trigo. So sin theta. So just draw the sin theta graph. Okay. Don't forget to label 1 until negative 1. That is your amplitude. Okay. So this is my graph here. Sin theta modulus plus 1. So this is sin theta 1, negative 1. Okay guys. Because of, plus 1 and modulus, which operation we need to do first? Modulus. Okay, you need to solve the modulus first. Okay, solve the modulus first. Because sin theta, after sin theta is modulus, right? So solve the modulus. Okay, so what is mean by modulus? So this part will be reflected to the top. So it will become like this. It's an M shape. Okay, so the bawah here I already rub. Okay, so but the amplitude still remain. Do not rub your amplitude here. Let the amplitude leave it the amplitude like this. Okay, 1, 0, and 1. Okay, so guys, after we reflected, after we already simplified the modulus, so now plus 1. Okay, what is that? What is that mean by plus 1? Okay, guys, all this number here you need to plus with 1. Okay, so 1 plus 1, 2, 0 plus 1, 1, negative 1 plus 1, 0. Okay, that's why I told you, leave your negative 1. Do not rub your negative 1. Just leave it. Okay, leave it first. So when you plus with 1, so this one will become 2, 1, and 0. So guys, this will be your new amplitude, 2, 1, and 0. Now, this graph is impossible because x-axis is located at y equals to 1. It's impossible. Tak boleh berlaku. So you need to rub your x-axis and put it at the y-axis equal to 0 here. Okay, your 0 is here. So this is your new line of x-axis. So padam x-axis itu dan draw baru. Okay. So draw baru. So your x-axis, you just draw the new one at the y equal to 0 like this. Okay, that means your graph is hanging on the top of x-axis, hanging on the top. So guys, your end shape here, this is the end of the shape. So put a dotted line and labeling as 2 pi at the x-axis like this. Okay, see, I put a dotted line and become 2 pi here. Settle. That is your question for number 11. Okay, habis dah for sine. Now, second, tangent. Cos. Very easy. Okay, very easy. So, I will show you because of the soalan are similar like sine, just the difference is we are using cos sahaja, but the numbers are similar. So, I will show you, there's a 11 example, so maybe you can try, but I will show you number 1, number 135, 135 and 11. Okay, 135 and 11, 135 and 11. Okay, but before that we learn, let's learn the shape of the cos trigo. Okay, cos graph. Cos graph is like a vase, macam pasu. Okay, so if we have y equals to cos theta, so to sketch the graph, it will become like this. This is the Cartesian plane. Okay, so to draw the cos x, we must start on the top and go down and move up again. See, it's like a pasu bunga. Okay, so that is your cos x, number 1. Number 2, look at the number in front of the cos is 1, right? So that is your amplitude. So the number 1, 0, negative 1. This is your amplitude. 1, 0, negative 1. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3, your x-axis scale. So from 0 until 2 pi. So dotted, 2 pi here. Settle. This is your This is your graph of y equals to cos theta. It's different compared to sine. Sine is like cacing. But this one is like is similar to vase shape. Okay, pasu bunga. Okay. So settle about the basic sign y equals to cos theta. Now look at number 1. Number 1 is y equals to 2 cos theta. That means look at the cos theta first, the shape, and 2 in front. That means your amplitude is 2, 0, negative 2. That's all. Okay, that is your number 1. For number 3, okay, number 3, y equals to negative cos theta. Negative cos theta means, okay, you look at the cos theta first, right? I told you, don't bother about negative. Just draw the cos theta, 1, 0, negative 1. Okay. Now, what is mean by negative? Negative stand for reflection of the graph against x-axis. So, your graph here is a positive region. It will be reflect, become negative. The negative reflect, become positive, and positive reflect, become negative. Alright? So, what will happen? It will become like this. Okay, it will become like this. The red color is the final answer for number 3. Y equals to negative cos theta. Okay. So, ada masalah setakat ini guys? Ada problem ke for cos? Mana ni semua? Ada problem? Do you have a problem for sine? For cos? Okay, please respond dekat live chat here. Okay, selain pada Angel. Okay, Angel sudah, Alex sudah, yang lain ni. Okay, I hope you guys doesn't have a problem for this one. Okay, so that is your number 3. Okay, Afi pun pada faham. Okay, bagus. So, that is number 3. Now look at number 5. Number 5 is y equals to cos half theta. Half theta, what's that mean, half theta? Okay, so for half theta, y equals to cos half theta. So as usual, look at the cos theta. Cos theta. Just draw the cos theta. y, x. Okay, guys. Oh, the amplitude 1, 0, -1. Okay. Okay, guys. So our soalan is cos half theta. But I told you, look at the basic. Look at the basic cos theta. This is the line of cos theta. Okay, the graph of cos theta. Full cos theta. Now we are talking about half theta. So what happened to the graph? It will be cut half. So kat mana graph dia sebenarnya? The graph until this point. Okay. The graph will be stopped until here. Okay. And the rest here you need to rub. Kenapa you kena rub? Because of half angle. So, separuh sahaja. That means half of the shape. So you need to cut half. So the rest you need to rub. So I sudah padam. Okay. So you see there's a dotted line here. Naik ke atas. So this one 0, this one will be your 2 pi. Okay. So this is your graph. Alright. Settle for number 5. Okay. Guys, one more thing. I assume all the graph need to be drawn on the scale of 0 until 2 pi. Some question they have a special range. Some question asking from 0 until 180 degree, from 0 until 3/4 pi only. So please be careful with the range. Okay. Now normally the soalan from 0 until 2 pi. Okay. So we just discuss the general question. Okay. The general range. All right. So that is number 5. Number 7 and number 11. 7, 9 and 11. 7. Cos theta minus 1. Y equals to cos theta minus 1. Okay. Number 7, you need to draw the cos theta first. Okay, cos theta. And then the amplitude 1, 0, -1. Like this. This is your cos theta and your amplitude. Now, after that, -1. What happened? -1 means your amplitude here, you need to -1. Okay, that is mean by the -1 here. So, tolak semua amplitude dengan 1. So, your amplitude will become the new amplitude 0, -1, -2. So, this is the new amplitude 0, -1, -2. So, this graph is impossible happen because look at your x-axis. Your x-axis located on -1. So, you need to rub this makcik here. Okay, pada makcik ini dan lukislah line yang baru. So, and don't forget to label your x-axis. Okay, this is your new x-axis on the 0, y0 here. Okay, so your graph exactly underneath of the line of x-axis. See, betul-betul touch the x-axis and also underneath, di bawah. Okay, so don't forget this is 0, this one will be 2 pi. Okay, that will be the answer for number 7. Very straightforward, right? For number 9. Number 9 is 2 cos 2 theta. 2 theta means, cos 2 theta means 2 vas, 2 pasu bunga tu. Okay, so that is your first skill, your first step. Okay, you need to draw. So, 1, 2. Okay, there's a 2 vas here because of 2 theta for number 9. So, and then you look at in front of the sign 2 theta, there's a number 2. That is 2. The 2 is your amplitude. So, your amplitude will become 2, 0, -2. And the labeling until 2 pi. Okay, guys. This is how we sketch the y equals to 2 cos 2 theta. Firstly, we just draw the cos 2 theta. We got 2 vas here because double theta. And then look at the number in front of the cos is 2. That is your amplitude 2, 0, -2. Okay, and third, don't forget to label your x-axis. So 0 and 2 pi. Don't forget. Okay. Nampak? I play safe because I'm just state the end of the scale. I just state 0 and 2 pi. If you put 90 degree, oh sorry, pi, 3 over 4 pi, 3 pi over 2, whatever, and then you put wrong position, so it will be penalize you. So please be careful. Okay, that's why I just write down 0 and 2 pi here. Okay, that is your number 9, and the last question is 11. Okay, modulus. 11 is modulus. Y equals to modulus cos theta plus 1. Yeah. So as usual, just draw the basic cos. It must be a vase 1, 0, negative 1, right? Okay, this is our cos theta 1, 0, negative 1, and because of modulus and plus 1 here, we need to solve the modulus first. So according to the modulus, it will be positive, the negative value. So it change this negative region to become positive, so it become like this. Okay, it will become like this. See? Alright. So guys, this one is your cos theta modulus. Now, what happened? Your negative 1 still remain, Do not rub your negative 1, just rub your, what's that? Your graph here. Okay, your negative region graph, because it already reflected. Now, plus 1, that means your all amplitude here, you need to plus 1. So, 1 plus 1, 2, 0 plus 1, 1, negative 1 plus 1, 0. So, your new scale will become 2, 1, 0. Okay, this is your new scale, 2, 1, and 0. Since this graph, the x-axis here located at line of y equals to 1 is impossible. So you need to rub this line and put it the line of x-axis on your on your 0 scale here. Okay, that will be your new line of x-axis. Okay, guys, this is your graph. So from the top, touch the x-axis and then go up again. So the end of this graph, you need to put the dotted line until reach the x-axis, put it 2 pi here. Okay, this is your full graph for the question 11. Settle question 11. Alright? Habis, no problemo. Alex kata, bagus. Now, if you look at my notes, there is no, I terlupa nak masukkan satu lagi, iaitu tangent. Right? So guys, tangent graph, let's discuss several soalan about tangent. Okay. So, tangent graph, how to sketch tangent graph? Okay, tangent graph is very special because tangent graph, normally the soalan for tangent, it doesn't change at all unless it involve the modulus. Okay. So, let's say, let's look at the basic tangent first. Y equals to tangent x, tangent theta. Kita buatlah 2 soalan atau 3 soalan. Okay, y equals to 2 tangent theta and y equals to tangent theta modulus plus 2. Okay, I got 3 questions here. Okay. Tangent theta, 2 tangent theta, modulus tangent theta plus 2. Okay, so this is the basic. Y equals to tangent theta. How to draw? So to draw the tangent theta, okay, as usual, it must be start from 0 until 2 pi, and that means from 0 until 360 degree. Okay, guys, for tangent, they have a special line. That line we call conjugate line. Okay, apa benda tu? Okay. Sekarang, first thing, if you want to sketch the tangent, you already draw your Cartesian plane. Okay, you need to draw 2 line of conjugate. What is the line of conjugate? Conjugate line maksudnya seperti jalan raya. It's like jalan raya. Jalan raya kan line putus, right? It's a dotted line, right? Okay, lukis saja. Lukis macam ini. Okay, this is how we draw the dotted line. This is what I call conjugate line. Okay, what is the purpose of conjugate line? Conjugate line means the graph cannot touch this line. The graph of tangent cannot touch the conjugate line unless it touch 0, x-axis. Unless it touch the 0, the y equal to 0. Okay, boleh. Tapi the line of the graph cannot touch the garisan putus-putus. Okay, so guys, how to draw the tangent theta? Sangat mudah. Tangent theta, it will be start okay. This is how we draw the tangent theta. It start from 0 upwards, doesn't touch the line of jalan raya, and it start from the bottom upwards. It's like a cubic, right? It's like a cubic here. Okay, so naik, tapi doesn't touch the line of jalan raya both side. Okay, doesn't touch, and this graph start from bottom upwards. This is how we draw the tangent theta. Okay, so guys, how to draw two tangent theta? Okay, for your information, tangent theta doesn't have amplitude here. So you see the amplitude is 1, right? Still 0. It doesn't change at all. It doesn't have 1 or -1, tak ada. Okay, this is the tangent theta. How about two tangent theta? So draw the tangent theta like this one. And what happened to 2? Tak ada. There's no 2 here. If you want to put 2, okay, also can. 2, -2. It's still the same thing. Okay, it doesn't change at all because there's no peak or there's no peak of the what we call that, the shape. No peak and there's no minimum shape and maximum shape of this graph. If you refer to the cos and sine, they got minimum and maximum shape, right? That's why we can labeling the amplitude of that sine and cos. But for tangent, you can see the number can be anywhere. So that's why for this one, two tangent theta, we still draw similar like the first one. Okay, if I want to put 2, we can put here. Just put it 2 wherever you want. 2, -2, something like this. But normally they didn't put 2 and -2. Okay, because for tangent, the amplitude is not important. The amplitude is not important. Alright. So how about number 3? Number 3, tangent theta modulus plus 2. This one very important. Okay, the plus 2 here very important. Okay, kejap lagi I tunjuk. Okay, first, as usual, we draw the standard model, the tangent theta, the standard modulus theta. The standard tangent theta. So, firstly, we draw the highway like this, and we draw the standard tangent. Okay, this is the what we call standard tangent, and now we got modulus. What is meant by modulus? That means the positive remain, the negative here we need to reflect, so it become like this. Okay guys, this is your tangent theta modulus. The first part remain, the second part, this is the red color because of the black color here reflected, and this part remain the same. This red color also because of the reflected of the black color. So don't forget to rub your black color here. Okay, that is your tangent theta modulus. Okay, so from 0 until 2 pi. From 0 until 2 pi here. This is your 2 pi. Ujung ni. Okay, 2 pi. Okay guys, this is your modulus tangent theta. Now we got plus 2. What does that mean? Plus 2. So guys, if you look at here, there's only one amplitude we have, which is 0, right? So this 0 you need to plus with 2. So dia jadi berapa? Dia jadi 2. So it become 2. Now, is this graph possible? No, because your line of x-axis is no longer on the 0 scale. Because the 0 scale already become 2 here. So what we can do is you need to padam this line of x-axis and put it underneath of 2. So your new line will be here. Okay, so first kali the line of 2 x-axis here you need to rub, and I put at the bottom. So I just draw a straight line 0 until 2 pi, the dotted here, and this one is 2. Okay, don't forget this is 2. So you see your graph is hanging on the top of the x-axis. So it starts from 2 and it goes down until reach 2 and then go up again, and it's go from top to the bottom until 2 and settle. Okay, that's how you solve the tangent theta. Okay, so this is the final of the chapter. Okay, the final topic of the chapter. Settle bab 5. Okay, that is your soalan. Now, one last question, the last SPM question. So, solution of equation involving the graph. Okay, look at the example I give you on the notes. So, sketch the graph of function y equals to 2 cos y equals to cos 2 theta. Very straightforward. Cos 2 theta, that means we got 2 pasu bunga. Okay, for 0 until 2 pi, that's your scale, right? 0 until 2 pi, and then find the number of solution for the equation of cos 2 theta plus 0.5 equal to 0. Okay, guys. How we solve this soalan? Okay, you see, first thing is you need to draw the graph of cos 2 theta. Settle. Number 2, you want to find the number of solution, NOS. Okay, bilangan penyelesaian. So to find the number of solution, NOS, look at the equation given from the soalan. Cos 2 theta plus 0.5 equal to 0. Okay, first, take that equation, cos 2 theta plus 0.5 equal to 0, right? Okay, cos 2 theta, actually from the graph, equals to y, right? Y equals to cos 2 theta. So this makcik here, we replace this makcik with y. So dia akan jadi y plus 0.5 equal to 0 and y equal to negative 0.5. That's how I find the new straight line. So this is the new equation, and I try to relate the cos 2 theta with the previous graph, which is y equals to cos 2 theta. So I leave it, I substitute as y, and then I let y become a subject, then there is your straight line. So what I need to do is your graph of cos 2 theta, and you just draw a new line, y equals to negative 0.5, and okay, and then you can see they are intersect each other, right? They are intersect each other. So the graph of cos intersect with the straight line, negative 0.5. So how many intersecting point? That is your NOS. That is your number of solution. Faham So the number of solution is equals to 4 because they are intersect at 4 point. Okay, guys, ada masalah ke yang ni? SPM this is SPM paper 2. Okay, how many marks normally? Maka soalan ini biasanya 5. That's why I told you 3 bahagian. Number 1, proving, 2 markah. Number 2 is sketching the graph, and number of solution, they are same thing, 5 marks. Number 3, solve the problem. That means find the theta. So 2, 5 and 3. So total 10 markah. So that's why I told you very easy actually for graph. Okay, so far ada masalah semua orang? Okay, so kita sudah habis we already discussed about the SPM question also. This is one of the example okay, of SPM question. Okay, so let's look at the one example, exercise 3. Okay, there's a 2 soalan here, number 1 and number 2. I will do one question only. So let's say I'm doing the number 1 because number 1 got fraction, right? Korang mesti tak suka. Okay, so korang buat nombor 2 sendiri. Alright, so for number 1, sketch the graph of y equals to negative 2 sine 2x. Okay, SPM punya soalan. Y equals to negative 2 sine 2x. Okay, to sketch the graph of this makcik here, okay, don't bother about negative, don't bother about 2, just look at the sine 2x first. Sine 2x means sine 2 theta, double angle. So that means there's a 2 complete oscillate. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, 2 complete oscillate because 2x, sine 2x. That's number 1. Number 2, look at here, we got 2. 2 is your what? Amplitude. 2, 0, negative 2. And then we got negative. Now, negative stands for reflection. So positive become negative, negative become positive. So what will be happen? What is your actual graph? Actual graph is okay, your actual graph is the red color. After we reflect because of the negative. Alright. So padam yang the black color. You need to rub the black color. Alright. So let me draw again the final answer here. So the graph will be like this from the bottom. Okay. Y equals to negative 2 sine 2 theta. Okay guys, this is the answer for the graph. Alright. So the red color become this one. Okay. So I just padam balik, I buat yang baru supaya nampak Okay, that is your 3 marks. Okay, next. Hence, take the number of solution, for the equation 4 pi. Okay, 4 pi sine to x plus x equal to 0. Okay guys, kalau anda lihat kat soalan ini, sebenarnya sketch the graph of the y equals to blah 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 and y equals to x over 2 pi. X over 2 pi actually, y equals to x over 2 pi, actually in SPM they didn't give you that equation. You need to generate that equation yourself. Okay, how we get y equals to x over by 2 pi? Okay, now look at the next. Hence, state the number of solution. State the number of solution of the new equation 4 pi sine to x plus x, right? That one, you need to take that equation, you simplify so that it become the straight line that y equals to x over by 2 pi. We can generate that equation. Okay, so cut and paste your 4 pi sine to x plus x equals to 0. Okay, this is the equation, right? So we need to relate this black color with the blue color. You see this is the blue color is negative 2 sine 2 theta. This one we got 4 pi sine 2 theta, right? So how we change the 4 become negative 2? Okay, how we change the 4 become 2 here? Very easy. So actually 4 is 2 times 2, right? Okay. It's similar like mathematics. Okay. When you learn mathematics, okay, what we call that? Chapter 2, I think, form 5, paper 2, question number 11, number 12, I think. So you try to solve question D, right? Okay, to draw the graph, okay, the straight line. This is how they are same thing. Okay, so 4 pi blah blah blah. I try to relate with this makcik. So what I can do is 4 pi actually is a 2 pi times 2. 2 pi times 2 is a 4 pi. Why I split it like this? Because I want to make sure this makcik we can put inside here. So 4 pi we split become 2 pi times 2. Okay. Now you see 2 sine 2x actually equals to what? Negative 2 sine 2 theta equals to y. So 2 sine 2x positive, it become negative y here. So this one will be negative y. That's what I mean. Okay. So 2 pi negative y plus x, and then after we replace with negative y, we must make sure our y become the subject. Okay. So y negative, so pindah, dia akan jadi 2 pi y equals to x and y equals to x over by 2 pi. See, that's how we get the equation. Okay, you see exercise 3 here, sketch the graph of y equal to sine and the graph y equals to x over by 2 pi, right? In SPM, they didn't give you that equation here. This equation you need to generate yourself from the second equation here, from the equation of 4 pi here. Okay, you need to generate, came up with this equation. Okay, so guys, y equals to x over by 2 pi. How we sketch this line into the graph here? Okay, 2 options. So first option is when x equal to 0, how much your y? Number 1. And second option, when x equals to 2 pi, I have to scale saja, right? 0 and 2 pi, right? If I want to choose pi, also can. Doesn't matter. Ikut pada anda. I prefer hujung and hujung. Okay, just put just tabulate a new table. Okay. X 0 and 2 pi and y how much? Okay. Tabulate a table when x 0 and 2 pi, how much the value of y? When x 0, 0 over by 2 pi, the answer is 0. When x equals to 2 pi over by 2 pi, the answer of y will be 1. But the answer will be 1. So we just plot 0, 0 and 1. 2 pi is 1 here. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to labeling the amplitude here. 2, negative 2. Alright. So the first plot is 0. Okay, the first plot is 0 here. And the second plot is 2 pi 1. 2 pi and 1. 1 should be in the middle, right? Okay. So the middle here. And then take your ruler, tarik saja, match the plot. It become like this. 2.00, 2 pi and 1 here. This is 1, 1 because in the middle. So now calculate the number of solution. Number of solution means the number of intersecting between the black line and the blue line. So how many? Bulatkan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 of intersecting. You see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but this one also included because they are starting at the same point, 0 and 0. 0 for black, 0 for blue. So that's what we consider as the fifth intersecting. So the final answer here is therefore your NOS equals to 5. The number of solution, bilangan penyelesaian dia ialah 5. Okay, the total mark for here is 5 marks. Okay, that is the end of the chapter 5 and also the end of the our discussion our class for today. So guys, tahniah, anda sudah habis chapter 5. Okay, I think that's all for today. Alright, so that hopefully next week kita boleh balik sekolah. Kalau tak balik sekolah juga, kita akan start with chapter 6. Alright, we are going to learn the chapter 6 after this. Okay, so that's all for today. As usual, if you have a problem ataupun ada soalan yang tak faham, you may voice out your soalan or your problem or your idea in the comment section. Okay, so if you rasa membantu kita punya video ni, boleh share pada kawan-kawan yang lain yang tak sempat ikut kita punya live channel ini. Okay guys, that's all for today. I wish selamat berbuka puasa kepada murid-murid Muslim dan kita jumpa on the next class hari Jumaat. Okay, tomorrow is holiday. Okay, so that's all for today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye guys.